Hi, this is Grace Ann Montgomery Hayes. Here is my student ID. Here is my audience. And today I'm doing my third and final speech, and it's my persuasive speech, and I'm going to speak about breastfeeding and the benefits of that. And I've titled it "To Breastfeed, Breast is Best," to breastfeed or not. What qualifies me to have this speech and to speak about this is I am a nurse. I've been a pediatric nurse for 8 years. I am a CBC, which is a certified breastfeeding consultant, and I've also participated in continuing education classes to keep my skills up. And if there's any new data that's been out there or new research, to learn that as well, so I can better educate my patients and the mothers and help them in their breastfeeding goals. Breastfeeding worldwide is, breastfeeding is very natural. Some people love it and they think it's the most natural thing in the world, or are repulsed by it, and it's not for them. As I was saying, being worldwide, that's how women have fed their babies since the dawn of time. And there are two international organizations, UNICEF and WHO, which is the World Health Organization, who have adopted a policy and a stance that they really want to support breastfeeding women, or women of all races, countries, economic status, to give them support and the education that they need to be able to feed their child in the most natural way with the best nutrition for their babies. In America, we have the American Academy of Pediatrics, which is the governing board over the pediatrics in America, and they have adopted that same standard that World Health Organization has of wanting to support moms, no matter of socioeconomic status, and give them support and knowledge that they need in order to be able to successfully breastfeed their children. All three of these entities have a stance that the gold star standard, which states that an infant should be breastfed exclusively for the first 6 months of life. At 6 months, you can introduce some foods, and then that the child should be breastfed for 2 years. And with that being said, the reason behind that, the thought process behind that, is that the babies and children have a natural immune system built in that they get from the mother's milk, and this keeps them healthy for that first 2 years of their life. So when we're looking at socioeconomically challenged countries where they might not have access to the medical care that we have here in America, vaccines, things of that nature, they're getting that natural immunity for mom, which is one of the reasons why I think breast is best. The UNICEF and WHO, or World Health Organization, have also adopted a stance called the Baby Friendly Initiative, where hospitals throughout the world are employing people, and they are adopting these standards that they are going to do everything within their power to help moms nurse. There's 10 steps within this process. I'll highlight a couple of them, which one is to not introduce any food other than breast milk, and if a baby does need formula, that it's ordered by a physician, that there are no artificial nipples given, as this can change an infant's ability to suck and not nurse effectively on the mom, and to have the baby latch and bond with mom and nurse within the first hour of life. This is known as the magical hour. And so they tried, and of course also to employ staff that is knowledgeable in nursing and can effectively teach these moms how to nurse, and partners, family members, because it's more than just the mom that learns how to nurse. In America, the AAP recommends that pediatric offices provide that same service to moms, in addition to the hospitals here in America that are designated baby friendly. With that, and in doing so, these are some of the props that we have. As I've got a baby doll here, and I've got a boob, a nipple, if you can see up close, and this I use this as a tool to show moms and dads how to nurse and how to effectively latch an infant to mom if she is still pregnant and doesn't have the baby yet, because it's a lot of hospitals now and a lot of pediatricians and OBs will recommend that moms go to childbirth classes, and there's also a lot of lactation classes now that are being offered prior to mom's delivery. And then here is another good example of what I like to show new parents. I'll show you. These are called belly balls, and these will show the size of an infant's tummy at day 1 of life, day 5 of life, and day 10 of life. And this is very crucial because a lot of people don't understand how small a newborn infant's tummy is and how much milk and volume they can hold. And this is a good visual demonstration for a parent to recognize, an aunt, whoever, a family member to understand that a baby doesn't need a full 2 ounce bottle. That's going to be overfeeding. Overfeeding is also another one of the reasons why I believe breast is best, because an infant can never be overfed if they're breastfed. They will never overeat. The mom's body naturally produces enough milk for the volume and capacity that her infant needs at that particular period in time. As moms continue to nurse, their milk production will gradually increase over time to meet the needs of the baby. So there's also many benefits to moms as well to nurse. Their uterus will shrink faster, they will not have a period, and they go back to their baby weight, or their pre-baby weight much sooner if they nurse. So these are just some of the reasons why I think breast is best. Again, it's a very personal choice, and I just like to offer information to parents and to women who might be anticipating nursing without really forcing my views down their throat, but just making sure that they have all the options available and not being a nipple Nazi, but just giving them a choice. And thank you very much.